Hello. What is up? Good stream. I don't fucking know. Hello. Welcome to a new Let's Play. Welcome to the stream. So, let's continue our Moto Racer adventure. Don't mind me the slightly scuffed start here because I'm an idiot. But, so yeah, after completion of Moto Racer Advance, well, we gotta move on to the next game in the series before this is over, because just because Delphine Software went bankrupt doesn't mean the series died. No, 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 no. Publishing rights ended up going to a company called Nobilis, I think. That's what they're called. And they decided to keep the franchise going and have a little studio. I'm getting this from Wikipedia, by the way. Have a little studio called Artifact Studio. Developed the next entry in the Moto Racer franchise, which is Moto Racer DS for the Nintendo DS. Yeah, we're sticking with the handhelds, but we're moving to the next generation of handhelds and Nintendo's dual screen console. Which, if you've never seen a DS before, you're in for something interesting. So, unlike Moto Racer Advance, I actually own a physical copy of this game because it didn't cost me $200,000 to buy. That's cool. But, yeah, Moto Racer DS, developed by... what the fuck did I say? Artifact Studio. It was actually published here in North America by South Peak Games. This game came out in 2008 in Europe. We didn't get it until 2010. Why? I don't fucking know. But it's here, and we got it. So I'm going to switch scenes now, and also turn on audio. So, there's the scene. There's the game. Oh yeah. So I'm not playing this on actual DS hardware because that would be annoying as fuck to actually like capture. I am using an emulator for this, so emulator stuff, and I've also Pokemon. I mean, I gotta do 3rd gen first, but here's Moto Racer DS. So you know, there's two things here. So. TLDR, the DS stands for dual screen. There were 2 screens on the console. There's one up here, had like a clamshell design. You open it up, there's a screen on top, and there's a touch screen on the bottom, along with buttons. So, yeah, what you're seeing right here on the right is the top screen of the DS, and then here on the bottom is the bottom touch screen. But luckily, with the emulator, I actually have a button I can just press on my controller that swaps the screens. Aha! In case more important information's on the bottom screen than the top, I can just do that. I can just hot swap the screens, which is fucking nice. I also fucked around with some of the graphics settings to basically make you'll see, make the game look a lot. But let's get into this, and let's switch to the bottom screen because it has info. So here it is. We have single-player, multiplayer options. I haven't actually, like... I've fucked around with this to make sure everything works, but I haven't actually played this game. So this will be a new experience for me. I'll keep the sound music max. Sure, why not? There's actually multiple control layouts you can do. You can either do just a standard control layout, or you could actually use controls with the touchscreen using the stylus here. So like you could change, or you could accelerate and turn and stuff by just moving the stylus to that specific part of the screen. That sounds very not easy to do, and well, I'm not fucking doing that. I'm using the control pad. Fuck that. They also have left-handed and right-handed versions of it, just in case which hand you're using the touch controls with, which is cool. Shout out to my fellow lefties using the control pad though. Now you have your profile options, or you can pick your driver name. I've already set it to Steve, because Steve. Voice Steve Arcanine. Set your language, set your speed display to good measurements, or the ones that I use, and then you can erase your saved data. So, yeah. those are the options. Let's get into the game. I'm just going to go ahead and start the timer. And we're going to go into the single-player mode. So, we have 4 different modes here. We have the Grand Prix, we have Supercross, we have Freestyle, and we have Traffic mode. Freestyle returning from Motor Racer 3. It wasn't in advance. So, there's that. We're going to start with the Grand Prix mode since it's at the top of the list. So let's go. We have a championship, we have single race, we have time trials, and we have a mirror mode option that's actually locked right now because we need to basically beat the Grand Prix mode. So let's just pick the championship and pick our championship difficulty. We have beginner, advanced, and expert, and we can't do advanced or expert without being beginner and yeah. We also have multiple championships within those difficulties. So here in the beginner tier, we have the Sunday Cup, Green Cup, and Adobe Cup, and the World Tour. Mirror maps. I mean, that was a thing I unlocked at the end of Motor Racer Advance, so, you know. But we're going to start with the Sunday Cup, and here on the top screen, that's below me right now, it actually flashes through the 3 tracks we're going to be going to. Just interesting. So, what bike do we use? We have the F11 Thunder with the stat. I'm going to just keep the stats on top screen. Kind of Gran Turismo thing. I mean, Gran Turismo has used the Sunday Cup name. That doesn't mean it's exclusively allowed to only be in Gran Turismo. Sunday driving is not a concept that Polyphony made. Anyways, we have the F11 Thunder, we have the Flash SVR, we have the ZBT Blaster, which sounds interesting. Each have their stats as usual. BPG 03, or Q3. L. Wildcat DR. Puss in Boots. Sure. And then we have other bikes that are currently locked and we have to unlock through doing stuff. So, I'm just gonna go through. I'm just gonna pick a random bike because I don't really know what to choose. Can use that one because that's that's a special lock bike. Let's just start with the F11 Thunder since it's the first one. Manual transmission, of course, because I'm a gamer. And let's go to our first race, and let's also switch screens because the top screen is going to be priority now. So here we go, Granite Valley, round 1 of the Sunday Cup. Get this cool little thing. So, first thing I want to note, like to point out, is veterans of the Nintendo DS might notice that this looks a lot better than what they would see on the DS. DS games are weird. They have this thing where, like with games with 3D textures like this, I'm gonna skip this, by the way. Starting line. The 3D textures are like a way higher resolution than what the DS screen can actually display, like the resolution of the DS screens. So they end up looking a lot worse, and a lot more blocky and shit, and lower res when you're actually doing them on the DS. But luckily, since I'm on the emulator, I can actually tweak some of the options and make the graphics look better. That's cool. Obviously, gameplay-wise, you can tell this is definitely more of a more similar in design to Motor Racer World Tour and Advance, or World Tour in 3 versus the first 2 games in Advance. So while Advance was more like Motor Racer 1 and 2 in terms of how it played and shit, this is definitely okay. That's new. That was a new one. Alright, never experienced that before. Okay. I folded twice. Anyways, yeah, this is more like World Tour than 1 and 2. I like how advanced it was. We have the return of the engine heat, which is on the top or the bottom left of the top screen. We also just can use boost whenever the fuck we want to now. Again, until the engine overheats, in which case we can't do jack. Also, this should be very easy to win, considering this is beginner mode. I've never actually, like, progressed through this game, so... My guillotine, yes. I'm also not very good at the game. Still trying to figure that out. But yeah, this... Alright, I'm hitting something here that's just sending me into the nether. I've, like, never not overshot that hairpin before, so apparently I just need to overshoot that hairpin. Like, severely. In order to please the gods. Oh, sure. That's new to me, man. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Final lap. I have a massive lead, at least, since, as you can see on the bottom screen, on the track map, see where everybody is. That's usually how they utilize the bottom screen in racing games, is they just had it used for, like, the track map or other just basic information. And then we have our positioning and lap counter and all that shit on the top screen. Oh my god. I'm driving poopy right now. Oh, hello. Okay. We survived. We did not get sent into the nether this time. Oh fuck. Oh yeah, this game also has that little, like, wobble feature where, like, you start losing control, you can press B to, not crash and die, basically. Alright, this was a really shitty first race, but hey, it's fine. We won, and that's all that matters. Did it. Yeah. Now we can either restart the race or move on. Get our info. Now I get to wait on everyone to finish. Get Tiberius, H. Calder, S. Torres. Among the others. Hurry up and finish. McIntyre. That's just someone's name. Alright. Well then, let's do McIntyre. And here's our points distribution, which makes a lot more sense than other points distributions in other Motor Racer games. We have 10, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Easy. Easy. Alright. Granite Valley. Yeah. Now we go on to race 2, which is Eternal Sunset. Just take a quick gander at the map. Tell me if you see what I see, because I know what I see. Wink, wink. Barcelona. Yeah, there you go. Oh. Okay, maybe hitting the boost off the launch is not the best of ideas, because there's other bikes in the way. Yeah, I don't really have any other, like, random info about this game to mention. We're just gonna kind of play it now. It is wild that, like, we're playing this 3D game with this kind of graphical fidelity that was released in 2008 for a handheld console. Like, technology, man. Technology. Also, there is one thing to know on the map. There is now a gold dot amongst the AI. I think that's the closest AI rival in the points. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's what that is. At least that's what makes sense to me. So, you know. I'm also kind of like tapping the nitrous because... or the boost, because if I boost for too long, the wheelie will go too high and I'll start wobbling and almost falling. You know, weevils wobble, but eventually they fall down. I don't want that. That would be bad. Also, I'm just kind of shifting. I don't really know where the actual shift points on these bikes are. They're definitely not at the red line. I've been fucking around with this game with, like, automatic transmission, and the game shifts, like, right here. Way before the red line. Oh my god. We're good. Just a little kiss of the gravel, it's fine. Probably have some random, like, hiccups and audio shenanigans throughout this, since I am playing on Emulator and I don't know how to... This is basically my first time seriously using a DS emulator, so... I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Oh shit, I've overheated my engine, I have died. We've crossed over into the end of the world. I don't know what's happening. Hello? Hello? Game? I'm stuck? Oh. Oh, that's the look behind. Okay. So, I don't know what the fuck's happening. It's never happened before. Literally, I've, like, done races, like, multiple races here and at the next track, and that's never happened. I don't know. It might be a thing with, like, using... The only thing I've done doing different is I'm using manual transmission. That's it. The only change. Maybe using manual transmission breaks the game. Also, I guess streamers curse. I don't fucking know. Okay, yeah, something gets really funky when I downshift mid-corner. Alright. I gotta remember to not do that then. The game gets very upset. Okay. So as long as I don't downshift mid-corner, I will survive. I think that's what we're learning here. Either do my downshifting before the turn or after. I mean, not every Moto Racer has that. The first two games were perfectly fine. It's just every game... Oh, and Advance. Advance was also fine. Just World Tour 3 and this one, not so much. And downshift shit equals shot around. I might just switch to automatic transmission if that's going to be a thing. Like, that's something I don't want to have to deal with. tapped. I mean, I've been doing it in this race and nothing has happened. Don't you love technology? Oh. Now I kind of want to fuck around with this on, like, my actual DS. See if that happens. I do like the flame that shoots out whenever you use the nitrous and the boost. It only took them a new development studio to fucking finally visualize actually boosting, other than just a wheelie. Okay. We lived. We live, bitch. I'm just gonna let this sit for a minute, so we can get the actual results, because I'm a nerd and I like seeing the results of a race. Unparalleled Nintendo DS stylus precision handling, that's what's on the back of the case here. Alright, so Various finishes second, Calder third, Torres fourth. Still waiting on 3 of the riders. For some reason, if not everyone's finished on the second page, it kind of snaps back to the first page without my input. So, there's that. Here's the points. Let's move on to race 2 again. And this time, remember to not downshift while turning. Eternal Sunset. Again, Strawberries. I think I might have to change Steve's name to fit the template that the other riders are using. Alright, so I'm just going to stay in 6th gear. This is where everything died. We're alive. Survived lap 1. Yeah, Sarkanine. I'm really, like, just nervous now because of that. Oh, yep, I'm trying to boost by using the upshift button. That's not how that works. Do be groovy. Trying to overheat this time as well. It was too much booze last time and ended up overheating the engine. Even kind of went wide there. Not entirely intentionally. Just to see. Just to see what would happen. Boy. Also, it seems to only affect it in, like, certain corners. It doesn't seem like every corner is affected by whatever the fuck's happening. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird, man. in his final lap. Hopefully I actually survive this time. Yeah, I think I was saying something about like random stutters before I went to the Nether forever. Considering I'm making my PC do a lot of things right now, I wouldn't be surprised if we got like a random stutter every now and then. Yeah, comfy difficulty. I'm so far ahead, holy shit. I just looked at the map. I mean, this is just... I'll always say Motor Racer Advance was really nice, because it was never a too ball-bustingly difficult game. I don't know how this is going to go, since it's more based off of World Tour, and with completely new developers, so... Oh, speaking of, I forgot to mention a very important thing about the developers of this game. So, y'all know how Delphine... Well... maybe you don't all know, but I've mentioned it a couple times, how Delphine Software, the people who made the first 5 Motor Racer games that I've LP'd, they're infamous for being also the developers of Shaq Fu, as in the original Shaq Fu, as in their terrible, terrible, terrible fighting game Shaq Fu. This company is also has another IP that they might be more known for better or worse, and that is the fact that Artifact Studio, not only did they make all the post-Delphine Motor Racer games, they made Garfield Kart, which is apparently a big meme in the, at least in this sector of the RGC, the racing game community. We're playing a game made by the Garfield Kart devs. I won by nearly a minute over Torres. Jesus Christ. Yeah, 20 points. Go. Alright. One race to go in the Sunday Cup. So, to a Gasworth Castle. I swear this map looks like a real track, I just have no idea what track it is. To me, yeah. Pretty much more. Actually, Shaq Fu is more like just an overall gaming community game. It's infamous for its, being terrible. Also, another thing I'm quickly noticing is some of the hitboxes on these AI bikes are a little wonky, as are the collisions. That's going to be fun to deal with. Run away! Into the tunnel. I've actually never raced at this track yet. I've only done the first 2 tracks, so this is uncharted territory for me. Bye-bye. I go speed. I really wanted to downshift, but I was fucking terrified. Proud. Man, I don't know about fucking fighting game mechanics, Mora. I just know that Shaq Fu was an awful, awful, awful game. And its infamy spawned a, several years later spawned the random company to fucking decide to make another a new Shaq Fu game, a beat 'em up. Oh. Alright, well that blimp is having problems. That blimp. I'm gonna say emulator bug on that blimp. Make good. I heard it's meh. Kind of mediocre. Dude, it's been out for several years. That came out in like 2017 or some shit. It's also not a remake, it's a new game. Because it's a beat 'em up, whereas the first Shaq Fu was a fighting game. The only really thing I really remember from the new Shaq Fu is the fact that one of the bosses is someone's ass that turns into a monster. Ass monster, if you will. Yeah, won. Very easily. Haunted by the pussy. There we go. Now it's not nearly as loud in my ears. Which I think I'm going to turn it down a little in OBS as well. Just a couple decibels, nothing, you know, nothing major. Alright. Hey, I only won by half a minute this time. Oh man. Wow. Now there's the results. And here's the final points. 30-20 over Barius. Let's go. For his third. Also, hey, we actually have, like, names to the riders, unlike Advance, where it was just CP1, CP2, CP3, P3PO. You came first, congratulations. Oh boy. We did it. We win the Sunday Cup. Congratulations. Unlock the Green Cup Championship beginner level. Oh yeah. Did it. Alright, so there we go. Sunday Cup complete with unlock the next championship in the beginner league. The next up we'll take on the Green Cup, I guess.